What if today was the last time your dog looked at you? You think you're ready for that moment, but the truth is, no one ever really is. There are things we don't want to believe are real. But when a dog is about to leave this world, they will try to tell you, just in their own quiet, personal way. The problem is, if you don't recognize it in time, you might miss the last chance to be with them, to hug them, say goodbye, or simply hold their paw as they close their eyes. In this video, I'll share 7 hidden signs that many people have missed, and by the time they realized, it was already too late. And the final sign is the one that has brought millions of dog lovers to tears. If you've ever lost a dog, or you're caring for a 4-legged friend who's getting older every day, this video is for you. Just last week, they were still running around happily when you picked up the leash. But now, they just lie still and turn their face away. You might think, maybe they're just a bit tired today. But if this happens repeatedly over several days, be careful. Dogs are extremely eager to go outside, even just for a short walk around the block. If a dog suddenly stops reacting to your invitation, doesn't want to walk, or only takes a few steps before lying down, that could be a sign of severe energy decline, often seen in the final stage of illness or old age. A client once told me about their dog, Harry, who loved walking in the park, suddenly lying by the door for 3 days straight, refusing to move even when the leash was right in front of him. Just 1 week later, Harry passed away. Don't wait until they're completely still to start worrying. Have you ever seen your dog refuse a walk? Leave a comment. Your story might help someone else notice the signs sooner. But that still isn't the clearest sign. When a dog refuses its favorite treat, that's when you should start worrying. Normally, dogs might skip a meal or two if they're feeling tired, but if for several days you put their favorite food in front of them and they quietly turn their head away, that's a very clear warning. According to veterinary medicine today, loss of appetite is one of the earliest signs when internal organs begin to fail. If this comes with not drinking water, dry lips, and sunken eyes, they are severely dehydrated, and you need to take them to the vet immediately. A small tip to check. Try gently pinching the skin on the back of your dog's neck. If it doesn't return to its original position quickly, and instead slowly falls back, that's a sign of dehydration. If you see your dog vomiting, having diarrhea, or breathing heavily after eating, consider it a red warning light for serious internal organ trouble. They can't talk, but their body is crying out for help. If you've ever experienced the moment your dog stopped eating in silence, leave a heart under the video. Maybe someone else will feel comforted. And things begin to become more obvious when their behavior starts to change in strange ways. You suddenly notice your gentle dog starts growling whenever someone gets close. When a dog is close to leaving this world, their emotions and behavior often shift drastically. Some become cold, distant, no longer clinging to their owner like before, while others growl, bark fiercely, or avoid eye contact with family members. This doesn't mean they're mad at you. In fact, according to veterinary expert Dr. Karen Becker, this is a natural reaction when a dog feels its body weakening and wants to protect itself, or doesn't want loved ones to see them looking weak, which goes against their instinct as dogs. A golden retriever shared on social media once lay under a bed for 2 full days, not letting anyone near, and passed away quietly. The family thought it was mad because it had been scolded, until it was too late. Don't let strange behavior confuse you. It could be the final way your dog is telling you they're in pain. Have you ever seen your dog behave unusually? If so, Share it in the comments so we can all be more alert together. Because the next sign is something you can check by hand, and it might save your last chance. You place your hand on their chest and can no longer clearly hear their heartbeat. As a dog's body weakens, vital signs like temperature, heartbeat, and breathing change noticeably. They may breathe rapidly, shallowly, or in broken rhythms, as if trying to hold on to their final bit of strength. According to the ASPCA, a healthy dog's body temperature ranges from 101 to 102 degrees Fahrenheit. If you use a thermometer and see it's below 99 or above 104, that's a dangerous sign. An unusually slow or fast heartbeat, or irregular breathing, are also emergency signals. You can try checking by gently placing your hand on the dog's chest or counting their breaths while they lie still. If you notice inconsistent breathing, sometimes fast, sometimes slow, sometimes not at all, don't wait. We can't stop what's coming, but we can make sure they don't face it alone. Have you ever frozen when you saw your dog suddenly breathing heavily for no reason? Share that moment below, because sometimes just one comment can save another life. You might not believe this, but when the moment is near, dogs often lie quietly in a corner they never used to go to. They lie there, facing the wall. No reaction when you call. No movement when you touch them. When a dog is about to leave, they often choose to lie in one spot. Not their usual place, but somewhere far, dark, and cold. It's not because they're upset with you, but because of their ancestral instinct. Wolves would seek a quiet place to die, to avoid affecting the pack. A dog named Lucky, shared in a dog lovers group, quietly left his warm, familiar bed, crawled under a table, a place he had never laid before, and never returned. His owner only realized when they saw tear stains on the cold wooden floor. When you see your dog no longer responding to their name, unwilling to move, unresponsive, even when you touch them, don't assume they're lazy or sad. Maybe they're quietly trying to leave this world. They don't need anything else, except for you to be there one last time. If you've ever seen your dog hide in a corner, share it. Someone might really need to read it today. And when they start finding a hiding place, sometimes they'll also try to leave you, to die alone. You can't find them anywhere. And then you discover them hiding under the bed or behind a cabinet, somewhere they've never gone before. Dogs have an ancient instinct to distance themselves from the pack when they feel they're going to die. Even after living with you their whole life, when that final time comes, they want to disappear, alone. That's why so many people say, "I only stepped out for 10 minutes, and when I got back, it was already too late." They're not abandoning you. They're just doing what they believe is right, like their ancestors did, withdrawing from the world so they won't be a burden. When you see your dog starting to lie in strange places or constantly peeking into small corners they never cared about before, don't yell, don't call them back out. Just quietly sit beside them and let them know they are not alone. They can't speak, but their eyes will tell you. They're scared. Have you ever lost track of your dog in the house, only to find them in a place you never imagined? Don't be afraid to share. It might awaken someone who doesn't yet understand why their dog is acting so strangely. And if you're lucky enough to witness that final look, you'll understand this. They look at you for a long time, as if trying to remember you one last time. There are looks that even long after it's all over, you still can't forget. No more playing around, no more licking your hands, no more rushing to the door. Just a look. quiet, deep, as if to say, "Thank you for loving me. I'm leaving now." Many call it the farewell look, the look dogs give when they know it's the last time they'll be with you. Not every dog has the strength to lift their head one last time, but if it happens, don't look away. Don't rush to wipe your tears. Let them look at you. Look for a long time, so they can feel at peace, knowing you understand. Have you ever received that look? If you have, leave a comment, not to share, but to remember. Because sometimes, just seeing you one last time, for them, it's already enough. They never get to say goodbye, but they always hope you'll understand. We've just gone through 7 signs that a dog often shows when death is near. Some signs are very clear, like rapid breathing, refusing food, or changes in behavior. But there are also very subtle ones, like that final gaze, or quietly crawling into a dark corner. If you recognize them early, you can hug them one last time, so they can pass away in loving arms instead of in fear and loneliness. And if you've ever missed that chance, don't blame yourself, because only those who truly love feel this kind of pain. Remember when I said, the final sign is the one that makes people cry? Now, you know why, don't you? If you've ever lost a dog, or if this video made your heart ache, leave a comment. I read every one, and I believe the dogs in heaven can feel it too. And if you want to join me in learning how to care, love, and listen to dogs even more, don't hesitate to subscribe. Not because I need you, but because they, the dogs, need you to understand them more every day. See you in the next video. And if you're holding a dog right now, hold them tight, okay?